Hello, crafty friends. And I just saw the notice that Yvette's team, Yvette's group is here as well. Welcome everyone who is here in the live chat. Make sure to let us know where you're watching from over there. And if you are here on replay, let me know where you're watching from down in that comment section below. As always, my name is Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al. And this is day 22 of the Crafty Advent live stream. So this is 23 lives I have done so far. Well, after today it'll be 23 for this series, including that kickoff. If you have been here, whether it's on replay or live for all 23, I want you to put a 23 over there in that chat or down in the comment section below. Let's see who all is a little wacky like me. All right. As we craft today, I'll just, before I forget, get this out of the way. As I get crafty today, make sure that if you have a question or a comment specifically for me, that you type question in all caps or Crafty Al in all caps in front of your message. And that just helps me see it when I do get a chance to look up. And as I'm talking, I am seeing those 23s fly by. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you as well if this is maybe just your second. So glad you're here. If you don't know what this series is about, make sure to check out the kickoff and the bubblegum bonus videos down in that description box below. And that's going to give you a good overview. And then if you have any questions after watching that, you can leave those in the comments and I'll get back to you. I do have to admit, guys, I'm a little tired today. I'm a little tired. So you're going to have to help me keep up that crafty steam. I did bring down the caffeine today. I have my water, but I think I'm starting off with the soda. What are you all drinking? All righty. Let's go ahead. Let's get started, guys. So in front of me are the 21 tags that we've made together so far. Here is a one from yesterday. And in case you didn't come back for the bonus stream, I did end up adding some of those blue stars because I got out the pink and Maine confetti, but I forgot to bring it in at the end. So I did add a few of those on there. And speaking of that bonus stream, if you were here for the bonus stream, or if you watched the replay, put bonus over in the live chat or down in the comment section while I clean up all my tags. And I'll show you what I made during that. That was fun. Thanks again to everybody who sent in those super chats yesterday. So we had a chance to do that. That was very fun to test out that goal. All right, so during the live stream, well, I guess I don't want to show you that quite yet. During the live stream, viewers had a choice. They had a poll when they came in. Did they want me to use the regular Advent color palette, or did they want to vote on a new one? And guys, everybody loves a poll. They wanted to vote on a new one. So the card they ended up choosing was this one right here, a little fun kind of carnival ride. All right. And are you ready to see the tag we made together? So what I did, I pulled out a couple different options. And again, we did a poll and they could decide which dies I was going to work with. I did pick both options from the Gummiapan calendar just because we've gotten so many dies there and haven't got to use them all. So here is what we created together. So I used the puzzle strip die and the lotus flowers from Gummiapan. And for the sentiment and to help hold down those stems, I used one of the Spellbinders. But what do you think? Does that look like the color cube card? Let me know. All right. A couple other things I have. Don't forget, please watch the Oh So Inspired video and then hop around to everybody else's. It's still pretty low on views, so I have it linked down in the description box under very important links. All right, so if you would go watch that, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, that would be awesome. And today, who has seen my video already today? If you have seen today's video, put over in the chat what company kind of sponsored my video today. I guess I was a guest artist for them. Put that over in the chat box. And of course, you know what I'm going to do? We have 123 people watching and 54 thumbs up. So we've already made it to one bubblegum bonus name. Make sure to click that thumbs up if you haven't already. There, we got it. Lori got it. So yes, Lori, and let me see if I can find it. Lori and Paula, I just brought that up because Renae, they both joined me for this morning's premiere. And because only 2 of them were chatting with me, they got a bonus secret word that I emailed to them. Oh, Kim, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Kim. That is so, so kind. I appreciate that. Yes, but it did. Let me see. I saw it fly by here. I don't know who said it first, but that so some people have watched it. Don't forget to vote in the poll. Have you ever made a light up card? Okay, so I'll close that in a minute, but I have only made a couple in my time as a crafter. I made one live with Amanda from Pear Blossom Press on my channel one time. And then she was at Stamp Joy in Des Moines in the fall, and she taught a class with one of her lights. But guys, this is amazing today. And you're going to find this video too linked in the description box underneath the very important links. So here we go. So, right, it just looks like a regular card, right? But look right here. It says push. And that's cool, right? I mean, that's already cool right there. But you guys watch this. I'm going to try to get this in the first time. Ready? It's on, right? You blow the candle out. Is that not amazing? So if you want to see how I made this, make sure to check out that video. And then I do have links if you want to check those lights out. Now, these would be cards to send to very special people who you know are going to treasure it. But that was fun. And when I blew that out for the first time, I was amazed. So let's go ahead and I forgot. Let me know on replay if you've ever made a light up card down in that comment section. But let's go ahead and see how about here in the chat, who has made one? All right. 76% of you have not. So hopefully one day you'll get to try that, especially this candlelight one. That is so fun. Oh, you didn't get to see me blow it out. But I have in today's video, if you do want to make this, and you could just make it a light up card, but I don't know, you might want to cover this up. But I do have a free printable for the background and then a free cut file. It's not this candle, it's one that I put together myself, but I do have a free printable and cut file, and that is for anyone. It's not just for channel members, but you do have to sign up for my email list. So I give you the instructions in there how to sign up for that if you want to make your own light up card, or even just a fun birthday card. Even if they can't really blow it out, I think it's okay. All righty. Let's see, guys. I think it's time to go ahead. Let's just start opening up the advent calendars. So today is day 22. I will get Spellbinders first. Where is it at? Right here in the middle. So it's about 3 inches wide by 2 inches tall. What do you guys think that could be today? And I agree, Paula. Technology is amazing. Meg said she has bought some lights. I hope you'll get to try them soon, Meg. I was a little bit worried. Like, I had seen that candlelight in action at Stamp Joy in the fall, but I had never made one, right? And I'd only made a couple light up cards, period. But I watched 2 Pear Blossom Press videos, probably not even all the way through, and I figured it out on the first try. So I think if I can do it, we all can do it. All right. Let's see here. I have some people, dies, sequins, bling. Let's see. And yes, Yvette knows, but she's not going to tell. Thanks, Yvette. Who came from Yvette's channel? Let me know over there in the chat. All right. It is sequins. So we got some light pink. which it doesn't really go with our color palette, but we do have we have what, 2 other packages of sequins here. And, you know, it will probably go with some of the colors if this gets chosen today. And let me make sure. All right, here is what I created for today's Polaroid page. I made a faux shaker. So I used the clear acetate like a regular shaker. I put sequins in it, but these sequins don't move. They stay right in place, but it still kind of gives you that same effect. And we'll get our final calendars, which are Tailored Expressions, Pink and Main, and oh, I put Gummiapan up there too. I need to hide that so you guys can see it. So I went ahead and I just put Gummiapan up on the shelf too. And don't forget that if you are a channel member and if you would like to see me open the last 7 envelopes from the Gummiapan Advent Calendar, that on Saturday, December 28th at 10 a.m. Central, I have a special bonus live stream for you. You can set a reminder. I have a video down in the very important link section in the description box. All right. Let's go ahead. I have a good idea of what Tailored Expressions is because yesterday we got a stamp and it is Gus and Gertie on a sled. And this is a very thin envelope. It kind of has some bumps. It kind of has a shape. I think it's the die for this, but let me know if you think it's something different. Tina said, where do I get the light pear blossom? She saw Gina K create a card, but can't remember where it was from. Yes, Tina. So if you go watch my video, I have some links right to the Pear Blossom Press site where you can check it out. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to get a matching die. Let's check it out. Which I just put the stamp away. It is. So not only can we stamp Gus and Gertie, but we can cut them out. All right, next up, let's do Pink and Main. It's pretty bumpy, about that big, maybe 1/4 of an inch thick. Very bumpy. Does it shake? Kind of shakes a little bit. What do you think? All right. Stephanie thinks it might be a stamp. Amy thinks it might be, Amy thinks it might be a stamp. Elisa thinks it might be embellishment. So we got another stamp. All right, let's check it out and see. What is day 22? Ooh, some shiny sequins. So we've gotten quite a bit of confetti from them. And I guess the stars were shiny. So we had shiny stars, but then we've gotten some like kind of matte circles and stars. So here, those are pretty. Oh, wrong one. And finally, Gummiapan, which we all know are dies. So we usually like to guess what the theme might be, which here Nightbot just put the link for the final reveal live stream over in the chat. So you can click on that and go set a reminder. Again, that is for any channel member, not just the regular die cut and paper trimmer. Okay. I think, yeah, there's more. Oh, I about threw it out the top. There's more than one die in there, kind of like that. I'm going to guess balloons today. I'm going to guess balloons. What do you guys think it might be? Nature, an animal, stars, a sled. Let's see. Oh, Christina got her Gummiapan in the mail yesterday. Only got about half opened. All right. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Oh, that's cute. It's a little, I don't think I have any lamp dies. It's a little standing lamp and a little nightstand. That's kind of fun. So like furniture, maybe we would call that. All right, guys, let me know what you hope gets picked today on the wheel. Put those wishes over in the chat. I'll put that behind that so we can see it. Which do you hope gets picked today? It looks like maybe Yvette used the Gus and Gertie, so maybe we could switch it up a little bit. I don't want to compete with Yvette and her coloring. But, you know, maybe I just make a background. You know, I don't always color everything. I see a lot of you want the TE. All right, let's go ahead, bring in the wheel and see what we are working with there. All right, we do still have that member choice on the wheel, which means one member in the chat has all the power if that gets chosen. Let's go ahead and give it a spin. I kind of hope it's not artist choice because I don't want to have to make the decision. All right, it is going to be Wayne. So we gotta incorporate this bling. All righty. I think let's go back and look at these. So I have to use this. So I don't think I'll keep the Spellbinders bling out because we have lots of different colors in here. And check out Yvette's video today so you can see what she did with Gus and Gertie. I heard somebody say it was super cute. I saw something like that, so go check that out. And I don't know if sequins go with this, but you know, we can always use it later. So I think I'll see what else we got from Pink and Maine. You know, I have a lot of birthday stamps that they've given us that I have not used. So I have these two sets. So the little raccoon in the box, the cake, you know, the cake, I think I could probably do something with that, and the little lion down here. Or we have the koala and the little banner. All right, guys, guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? I'm going to let you decide which stamp set. Yep, Elisa's already got her sirens out. I can't bring them up on screen because it just says words. So get those poll sirens. And let me get the poll ready. So this one I'm going to call koala. And this one I will call lion. But that doesn't mean that I'll use the lion stamp, just so you know which is which. All right, give you a couple minutes. I got a new song today for us, hopefully. Let's cross our fingers while we wait. Try to start a new song, but it doesn't want to. haven't looked yet, but I did see people saying it was a tight pull. Let's find. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So, if you have not voted in the poll, I'm going to leave it up for 30 more seconds because it is a tie right now. So we'll give it 30 seconds. Let's hydrate. Let's give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I'm just going to count in my head. I'm not going to look at the poll in case like I stopped it where I might want it. So we're just going to give it a little bit longer. I'll go check the likes. We have 103. So we got past the 100 for another name. And there are 150 of you on here. So if everybody gives that thumbs up, we can pull 3 names. All right, I'm going to give 10 more seconds. All righty. Here we go. Just eking it out with 51% is the koala stamp set. So let's take a look at that. So it will be this one. And I think, guys, I know that I made this a shaker, but have I made a legit shaker yet? I don't think so. I was thinking about it yesterday. I think I will make a legit shaker today. And I don't know that I feel like, well, is a koala just white? I guess I could color a koala if it's just white. I don't have to do anything. All right. Right? Is a koala just white? Gray. Oh, well, I can do gray too. Okay. Let's go ahead, get this stamped. I think I'm also going to stamp this. Well, I guess he's already holding one. So I'll stamp the banner and the koala. And we'll let that sit for a little bit before I color it. I will be using Olo markers. So at the back of my little bin here, I have some Express blending cardstock that I'll be stamping onto. And I think I will go ahead and heat emboss. I like to do that just to help keep everything, gives me a little barrier when I'm coloring. All right. So I'm using VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, the anti-static powder tool, and then Tailored Expressions clear embossing powder. Thank goodness they are gray because, you know, we're kind of limited as to what markers I can use. But I think I did get out some gray Olos. When I do the shakers, I'm not going to worry about only pulling out colors that might go with the palette. I'm just going to throw it all in there. Is anybody crafting along today? Are you just sitting, hanging out, maybe having your breakfast or your coffee, or if you're over in Europe, having your maybe late night, still dinner probably. Debbie's getting caught up on blog posts, wrapping presents, finishing craft roulette card, making a lottery card holder for a gift. So the I think the other night, the Mega Millions, it was like up to 800 million or something like that. So my husband had me go out and get some tickets. We did not hardly get a single number. All right, I'm going to cross my fingers that paper did not move, and I'm going to give it one more stamp. And if it did move, there's another side to this paper. Iona said, no crafting, a little tired today, just watching. I think, Iona, if I could just watch today, I would too. I'm a little tired as well. Okay, I think maybe it moved a little bit, but it just looks a little bolder. Let's go ahead. All right, I'm going to mute while I heat set this, and I'm going to cross my fingers that I remember to unmute it. Have our shine now. Who else was drawn into card making by heat embossing? There you can see it. Okay. So I had markers to match most of the colors in the color palette. I'm just missing one of the greens. I wonder if I maybe need... I'm going to try this gray. It's pretty light. We'll see how it looks. Might have to turn on the coloring music. I'll see if I can get it done. All right, I want to put that on. I got to make sure I get that right end. When you color with Olos, you want to leave the caps off, but then you also want to put them back on the correct end. Stephanie says, we've all got your tongues out helping me. Yeah, I think I probably had mine out too. Okay. Now, let's make our koala's cheeks. We'll have to use the peach since that's the closest we have to pink. So go ahead and color those in. And now I'm just going to use this peach on some other areas of our little koala. I don't think I'll worry about shading on these parts. What do you guys like to color with when you color? Or maybe you're like me and you just try to avoid it. I did for a long time, but when I got back in, I'm enjoying the Olos. We got over here. Spectrum Noir Tri-Blends. I used those for quite a while too. Yes. Those were actually, after I gave my Copics to my daughter, I actually used, that's what I colored with. All right, guys, I think I did it. These are like colored pencils and Gamsol. Yeah, I used to do that a lot. Barbara says that she bought some colored pencils to practice with, and for Christmas under the tree are some alcohol markers. Yay! Yay, yay. Okay, I think later I might stamp and heat emboss the sentiment, but for now, let's just get these cut out, kind of figure out our shaker. Okay. Coordinating dies. And I got out my removable tape because I only have a couple pieces here. What do you guys like to use to hold down your dies when you die cut? Are you like me? Do you like the Scotch removable tape? That's what I found to most consistently not tear paper, but sometimes lately if I have too much pressure, it's kind of getting it too sometimes. Yellow Roses says, do I like the tri-blends or the Olos better? I really didn't mind using the tri-blends. I think because they were a lot, you know, it's like 3 markers in the length of one. And I know that Olo markers, you know, they're just half markers, but it seemed even the little bit of coloring I did, it seemed like some of those third markers were drying out. And as far as I know, the ones I have, you can't refill. So that's nice about the Olos, that you can just buy more cartridges. I think they blend a little bit better, but I think if you have the right paper, either works. Yeah, I think it's kind of like what you get used to and what you like. And you know, a lot of people have the Ohuhus. I bought some with my daughter. She loves them. I haven't got to really try them yet. So give us two in the chat. What if you have used both of the tri-blend and the Olos? You can shout out what you think. Oh, yeah, Danny, that is a really, really good point. Oh, that wasn't it. I mixed. So yeah, Copic and even Olo, their numbering system makes sense. Like Ohuhu's, you don't know what goes together. It just feels like there's random numbers. But yeah, Copic has a system for colors and shades, and so does Olo. Oh. Super cute. And now, while the die cutter is out, let's get the tag cut. I'm going to be using the Tailored Expressions. I think I'm going to do a peach background. And what do you guys say if I get out? What if I get out kind of the same stencil I use for today's Spellbinders and maybe do some peach on peach blending? Do we need a poll? Should we just, let's do a poll. So get out your sirens, get out your sirens. Oh, Stephanie was way ahead of it. She already had the sirens out. Should we do some blending? Oh wait, blending, yes or no? Are we just going to leave it plain, or am I going to do some ink blending in the background? Again, I think I'm going to use peach for the background, and then I would just do some tone on tone stenciling. But while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, or while you guys vote. So I won't set a timer for the vote. You guys just go ahead and get those in. And I will cut out the shaker tag, which I think I'll do both pieces from peach. All right, I got that cut. So let's close the poll. Well, that looks pretty overwhelming. 94% of you would like to see me do some stenciling. So let's get that ready. So these stencils came from day 20 of the Spellbinders Advent Calendar. And I'm just going to get one out, and I can use a single one and just move it around. I see. I'm going to put this Post-it right here because if I accidentally blend down here, that might show through the frame that I die cut. Oh, you know what? Oh goodness. Just thought, guys, I just thought. We need a secret word. So get out your secret word tracker. I'm going to write my word down before I tell you so I don't forget. All right. Are you ready with your secret word tracker? If you are, well, no, don't put that over there because as somebody watches the chat, they'll see it. Just say ready over in the chat. That might be better. That might be better. If you are ready for today's secret word, all right, Erica is ready. Laura's ready. Margie, great. Today's secret word is in honor of our stamp set. It is going to be koala. Koala, koala. Again, you don't have to spell any of these words correctly. That's just so you know what I'm saying. If you have any questions, if you haven't yet got that tracker, check out the link that Nightbot shares every once in a while or down in that description box below. But let's start ink blending. I'm hoping this is just subtle. Just want a little color to add to our shaker bits. And I did get some up there, but it is okay because that'll be covered by the frame. Now I'm just going to do a couple singles. There we go. All right. I did already, because a possibility for last night's yesterday afternoon's bonus live stream was a shaker. So I did already have some acetate out. I get this in a few different weights depending on if it's for card bases or shakers. I think this is 3 mil. I'm going to kind of measure how big the back of this is. Okay. And I'm going to cut 2 pieces of this. I'm going to cut it 2 1/4, and then 3 3/8 inches tall. And I'm going to put 1 piece on the back of my frame. Do we think that the glue gun is going to work? And it did. It is still flowing. Oh, and I swear there's acetate here. I cut that a little too big, so I'll have to trim some edges off. Joanne says, what is the best weight acetate for die cutting? So Joanne, I'm going to let somebody else answer that. I don't know if even what I have would die cut. I've tried it before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, welcome to membership, Anne. Thank you so much. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I hope that you'll be able to join us next Saturday for our special channel member live. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. And what I like to do when I make a shaker, which I don't want to lose my other piece, if I know that something is going to go on the front, I like to put foam tape behind it so that my shaker bits don't get hidden behind that, right? So they stay more out in that open area. So I'm going to kind of figure out where I want my little koala to go, which I think that's probably good right there. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue my little guys down. Going to get not too close to the edge with the glue because it does kind of seep out sometimes on the acetate. Oh, Tina upgraded her membership.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tina, for your upgrade. Ooh. Should get out my tweezers. Okay, we'll let that dry for a minute. Let's hydrate. Let's check our stamps of approval. So we have 139 thumbs up and 163 people on here. Can we do it? Can we do it? Since I checked earlier and there were 150 people on at that time, we will do double bubble if we get to 150 thumbs up. So please click that button. It's free. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, no. My banner moved. I didn't give it enough time to dry. All right. We're going to be a little more patient, a little more patient. I don't know if there's anything else I can do while we wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a frame around the edge. And then I'm going to get out probably some bigger foam tape, maybe not. And I'm going to make a little outline where my koala is too, just again, so all of the sequins won't get hidden behind that guy. Stephanie says, which word will she have to enter to win my sweatshirt? Do you mean this thing? This thing? I don't know. Does Walmart ship to Germany? I picked up some like cheap holiday shirts at the Walmarts to wear every once in a while during the series. All right. I'm going to try to, that is tight, you guys. That is right on the edge. Debbie says, do I have the Pear Blossom Press? I don't have it, no. I did talk about that in my video, that it was like repositionable, but no, she just sent me some lights to try and like the stamp set. All right. This is going to be a pain in the butt, but I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. And I have my TE foam sticky strips that I could use. I guess I could have used those, but I just thought when I put it behind here, I'd have to use too many. So this will have to work. I'll have to see if Amanda will let me try some of the tape, Debbie. Usually this 1/4 inch wide tape that I get is about skinny enough for everything, but not today. I see Sarah Liz is here. Hello, Sarah Liz. And welcome to anybody else who is joining after I got to say some official hellos. Lots of quiet today as I color and cut foam tape. Next time I'll just use the sticky strips. This stuff is just so much cheaper, so I like to use it whenever I can. And luckily, because I'm not putting glitter in here, like if I have a little opening in the foam tape, it is not a huge deal. I'll go ahead and just put that right there. I have a little piece left over. Mary Ann, this is tape that I get off Amazon. I don't think I have it in the description box yet, but I do update the description box. I have it in 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch maybe, and a 1/2 inch. I'm not sure. They sell it in different widths on Amazon. Now it might not be acid free, so you probably wouldn't want to use it in scrapbooks, but I think we're fine for cards and stuff. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and use this since it's out. I'm going to make a little well around my koala. And if some get stuck up here under his hat, I'm not too worried about that, but I just don't want all of them to be stuck behind his body. All righty. Trying to think if I'm ready. I had my other piece of acetate here, and of course it's hard to, oh, there it is. I'm going to put that right over there. So before I take the release paper off, I'm going to try to get some of that on there. Okay, now, do I pull the release paper first or do I put the sequins on first? It's always a hard choice. I'm going to go ahead and do the release paper and just hope that I do not put sequins all over it. Who here has never made a shaker before? Put never over there in the chat. And if you have made a shaker, go ahead and put shaker over in the chat. All right, we have a few nevers. Oh, Barbara is making her first attempt right now. Look at you, Barbara. Let's see. All right, now we have some friends who have. I used to be crazy about a shaker. Like, I have this whole cart full of sequins and glitter and micro beads just for shakers, like themed shaker bits, but I don't do them as much as I used to. All right, now I'm going to put some in here instead of just pouring the bag in there and then getting them all over the tape. And then I'm just gonna, oh, look, I still got one on the tape. And then, you know, everything else bounces when you take it off. Okay. Shake it a little bit, flatten everything out so we don't have, sometimes, like I don't use very thick foam tape when I make a shaker. So sometimes if I have multiple sequins on each other, they don't move around because they're just kind of stuck there. All right, now, this is what I do. Instead of trying to put this backer on just perfectly, what I do is take a second piece of acetate and I cover up the back, okay? That way it's still completely see-through, but I don't have to worry about putting this on just right now. I can worry about that later instead of with the foam tape. So there we go. Oh, that's pretty fun, you guys. Yay. All right. Yay for shakers. Let me clean up. Let me clean up this. And now I can put the backer on. Diane Mason says, what's the name of my newsletter? I don't really have a name for it. I send out emails every once in a while. I used to put something like catching up with Crafty Owl, but I don't really have anything like a specific name for it. And if I'm totally misunderstanding your question, you can retype something in there. I'm going to put a little liquid adhesive on the foam tape, so I will have some time to move this around. Okay. All right, we're going to let that dry, you guys, and then I think we are done. Oh, there's what I was talking about, sequins on top of each other. Let's let that dry, though. Yay! We made a tag, you guys. Just going to let that dry, and then we'll work on giving it away. Let's see, though, if we made it to double bubble today. Cross your fingers. All right. We did. We made it, guys. We are well over 150. I'm still missing a few of you, but we are well over 150, so we'll do double bubble. I saw a question fly by. Allison said, this is my first legitimate shaker card, but you have made several cards, tags, a series. What makes this one legitimate? I have not made any that actually shake. I've done like faux ones, or I have used this die set, but not made an actual shaker with it because it's called like shaker tag die set. I hope that was what you were asking. All righty. Let's hydrate, guys. Let's hydrate. Let's let this dry. We'll give a final look, and then we'll give it away. All right. I do love a shaker. I need to make them more. I do love a good shaker. I love that, how the koala and the little banner turned out. Yay! Thanks so much to everyone who helped me make some decisions today. Are you ready to find out how to win it? Don't forget, you do need to be 18 years or older, a subscriber to my channel. You can be anywhere in the world for this one. I do ask that you have won in the last half of the Advent series. So day 13 through the end, that you don't put in your word to try to win this. Before I do that, I have Diane, I have not sent out any newsletters in a while. I am awful, and the Advent series has already kept me busy, and newsletters, they take a little bit to put together. So I know a lot of you have signed up. There will be one before the end of this series, but I just haven't had time to get any more out. And it'll just say it's coming from Alicia at Call Me Crafty Owl. So just keep an eye out for that. Okay, guys, here it is. One last look, and let me get the giveaway set up. We're going to do on this one. All right. If you would like to win today's tag one time over in the chat box, I would like you to type hashtag Advent22. Hashtag ADVENT22. It does need to look exactly like it does on screen. It needs the hashtag, no spaces. If you happen to look up and see, oh no, I typed it incorrectly, retype it one time to get your entry, but you do not need to spam the chat with it. Each username does only get one entry into the giveaway. So the countdown is on, and I will see about turning us on some music as we wait. Oh, I forgot to pause. All right. Dava is correct. I think I tried to forget about that, honestly. I think maybe I just blocked that shaker out of my mind. I was not prepared for that one. All right, let's get that back. All righty. All right. Are we ready to find out who won? Let's make sure those numbers are stopping. There are 95 of you, 96 of you entered in today's drawing. Let's find out who the lucky winner is. Good luck to everyone and congratulations to Victoria Radajewski. Hopefully I got close on that, Victoria. Victoria, make sure to fill out the Google form. It's at the bottom of the description box below. You'll need to know what it says on screen was your username, and you'll give a little description of what the tag looks like. You have 24 hours to fill that out. I do not follow up at the end of this series with any of the tag winners. So if I were you, I would go fill it out right after we are done here today with the live. Now it is time to pull our double bubble names. So let me get my notebook ready because these I do have to write down. And I will be pulling, I think it was 6 today, correct? Yes, we made it over 150. So we'll be pulling 6 names today. All right, let me get the giveaway ready for that one. All right, today's is a little bit different, guys. You got to look at the word on the screen. And I know that this is not spelled correctly, but that's how the company spells it. If you would like to get your name in the bubblegum machine, type one time double. I know that's not how you spell double, but I think it is how you spell double bubble. Hashtag DUBBLE, all like it says on screen. right, almost perfect timing on that song. All right, I will be pulling 6 names today. Remember, these go into the bubblegum machine. And right now, what we have left are extra entries that I will draw on our Christmas Eve morning Advent live stream. So our very last one, guys, we only have 2 more days. 2 more days. Let's go ahead and find out who our winners are. Good luck to everyone. Congratulations, Victoria. Again, Victoria is lucky today. And Victoria, you do not need to do anything to get your name in the machine. I just update it later. Number 2 is Chris Dancero. Congratulations, Chris. Number 3. Polly Norby, congratulations. Four is going to Beachcomber Noni Elisa. Congratulations, Elisa. Number 5, the penultimate bubblegum name today, is going to Rebecca Smithwick. Congratulations, Rebecca. And final name going in, which, by the way, tomorrow is the last day I will draw any bubble gum. So the last name today is Nancy Fleming. Congrats, Nancy. All right. Before we go, if you guys have any final questions for me, you can go ahead and get those in. Again, I do have a request. If you have not yet watched these, actually any of these, today's candlelight card, I just blew that out. I keep taking it off screen. The candlelight card, the replay of yesterday's bonus live stream where we put together this tag with some of the other items from the calendars. And then finally, you know my favorite, I keep asking, the sunflower card set. All of these videos are linked down in that comment description box below under very important links. All right, guys, do we have any final questions? Polly, you don't need to do anything. I just put your name into the bubblegum machine. All right. Well, guys, thanks again for being here. I can't believe we've made it through 23 lives with the kickoff, right? So just 2 more days of fun, unless you're a channel member and you can be here for that final live stream or the Gummiapan final reveal where I will open up those last 7 envelopes, and we'll make a tag or 2 while we are live together. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. If you have any questions after this, if you're on the replay or if you're here, you can leave those down in the comment section. But until tomorrow, you guys, it is time to say, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.